Do 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 do. This is my intro music because I don't have any, and that's what people do. Hey, hello, it is me, InuitInua, coming at you with a Q&A video coming right at you. This is a Q&A video. A sloth got in here. A sloth. There's a sloth. It's a moth flying. I asked for questions on Twitter and YouTube. Most of the questions on Twitter are from the same fella. YouTube is varied. I'm just gonna get started, so the video is not too long. There is one question from Dark Charles 0. What country would you want to move to? And thoughts on Warhammer? I wouldn't want to live in any other country. Just like visit a lot of other countries. I used to think I wanted to move to France, or not move to France, but you know, have a vacation home in France or Italy. Not so much anymore. Just visit. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else except the good old US of A. Oh yeah, thoughts on Warhammer. It is a hobby for men, so they can paint their little figurines and spend a lot of money and have fun and stuff. I don't really have much of an opinion about it. I did go into one of those workshop stores before, but apparently they're not like actual stores, and you shouldn't be allowed to go in there if you're not buying anything and, you know, playing the game, or at least that's the impression I got with all the death stares. Oh, I did say no silly questions, so I'm not going to be answering all of them because some of them are quite silly. Video post you glad you didn't make. I don't know. Sometimes I make bad jokes on Twitter and I delete them. As for video, I don't know, anything that just bandwagons on top of like tragedies and people doing those stupid sad face thumbnails, probably, you know, trying to get clicks because of something bad that happened. You're stuck in a broken lift with an infamous or famous YouTuber. Who would be the best and worst companion? I think it would be best to get stuck with like Mikester Klasa, maybe. Jay, maybe, because he would take up less room. Now Rich Evans would take up more room, but he's pretty funny. But probably Mike. I feel like we could have some good conversations. Boy, that doesn't sound creepy. And then maybe the guy with the primitive technology fella, he doesn't talk at all, so that would be cool. The worst would be probably any of the people that were on the, like, that guy with glasses, like, website. They're all terrible. Or any women. When have you thought to yourself, I've made a huge mistake? This almost could be almost like its own like story time video, but my first boyfriend, he had a shaved head, and I had seen his hair before. He was prematurely balding, okay? Oh my god. And he had like kind of longish hair that I guess he would, and it was an ugly color, so he looked better bald. But I noticed that he had a baggie in the side pocket of his car, and I finally asked him, hey, what is that? And he pulled it out, and it was a sandwich baggie with a big limp lock of hair in it. It was his hair from when he shaved his head. It was like a big chunk of that hair that had been cut off. And that's when I knew I made a big mistake. Would you rather delete all your social media? Oh, these last ones have been from Meta Morlock, by the way. Delete all your social media accounts or live stream yourself taking powerful hallucinogens. I would rather delete all my social media accounts because drugs are bad, MK, and I don't do drugs. Dare to not do drugs. how and why have you most changed since starting your channel? I'm more comfortable in front of the camera now. I still say, oh, the hell sometimes. I used to, like, be kind of, like, twitchy and nervous in front. If you, like, look at my first video, my, Leaving the Saints book, I'm just, like, I'm kind of twitchy. I'm not twitchy anymore. What's your opinion on each of the major social media platforms? Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, Tumblr, 4chan, etc. I'm just going to do those 5. Facebook, it's for the boomers, but I guess it's a good way for people who haven't seen each other to communicate, and families to talk to each other. Reddit, lame. Instagram's okay, but some people take it way too fucking seriously. Tumblr, my first thought is, how is that still going? Because I equate Tumblr with, like, LiveJournal, because it's like the same freaking thing. It's like all the people that used to be on LiveJournal went to Tumblr, and, like, all the young people on Tumblr, like, they're the kind of people that would have been on LiveJournal. Do you know what LiveJournal is, youngins? 4chan, there's no place like home. Greatest fear, burning alive, or my a loved one being in trouble and not being able to help them. What's your favorite thing you've created, not including small humans? Probably different crafts I made over the year for my family members, I suppose. I'm not sure. Pettiest revenge you're most proud of. Now, I think I'm going to make that its own separate video. I don't want to say it here, because it's a pretty good story, so I think I'm going to save that one. Okay, so moving on to the YouTube questions. I got a lot of silly ones here that I won't be answering, but I'm going to answer some of them. PCMO, Picamo. What's your favorite game? And they didn't say video game or board game or whatever. When it comes to cards, solitaire or war, board game, Clue, Monopoly, probably. I like Simon. Doesn't really count as a board game. Well, Uno's really fun because I love winning that one too, but it's not my favorite, I suppose. Current video game would be Overwatch. It's like the only video game I play right now. And of all time, it would probably be a Mario Kart game or Super Mario 3. There was also a Mario game for the Game Boy that I really liked. It was about coins, Mario collecting coins. I can't remember the name. Favorite Batman villain? That's a toss-up between Catwoman and Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy isn't really, like, a threat to Batman too much. I feel like she was kind of weak as a villain, but, you know, she's so cute. And I liked the plants. What's your current eyebrow regime, and has it changed over the years? This is by Quirt. Oh, that was Bruce Wayne that asked favorite Batman villain, huh? I just trim them a little, and I pluck a little underneath. Right now, like 5, 6 years ago, I used to trim them down a lot and then, you know, fill them in to really shape them. But I don't do that. I went from that to, like, not touching them at all to now where I touch them up a little. They're a little droopy because it is 11 o'clock at night. And I think they look pretty good. Are Milk Duds actually the best candy? No. Did the Holocaust happen like the history books say? Now, if this was asked last year or whatever, I would say, I can't answer that. My video is going to get demonetized. Paladinus SP says, how bad is anime? It's pretty bad. Fresher Oak, are you a boy or a girl? I'm all woman, baby. Donk Zite, where did you go? Well, I got pregnant and I had a baby. I just haven't felt like making YouTube videos. And I'm not allotting time. Like, the free time I get, usually other things I want to do before making YouTube videos or streaming. But it's starting to change a little, or at least for the time being. I've been streaming them. Just in case you didn't know, I've been streaming the second Life is Strange, the prequel, and it's terrible. How different are you today from the person you were 5 years ago, mostly regarding your worldview? I would say before I was just a moderate, but lately these past couple of years I've been more moderate right. I want to say, I don't want to get too much into it, but I want to say, you know, a lot of people can't do simple economics. Slippery slope is totally real, and there's too many darn degenerates around, and society is threatened because of that. Good society is threatened because of that. I feel like it didn't actually change too much, because I feel some of the things that I used to believe, I'm not quite sure how much I actually believe them, because for some of the things, I keep saying some of the things, I think I was like kind of caught up in stuff, because like, you know, I was young and all that, and I would get, being a woman, you're an emotional person, and you can get caught up in things and not let, you know, the old thinker brain do the thinking. Instead, you're just doing all the feeling. And a lot of things, to tell the truth, did not feel right to me either. It would kind of skeeze me out. Now that I'm older, I'm more comfortable in my feelings and my thoughts and my views, and I feel like I don't go along and get caught up in things. Johnny Mo 221. What do you like about mommying? What has been hard about it? I like everything about mommying. I love being a mother. It was the best thing. It was the best decision I ever made. Every day is wonderful. What's been hard about it? Just having the energy and stamina to take care of this baby and keep up with the house, and you know, it can be tiring, but I'm hanging in there. How old are you and what is your job? That's by Toad. I'm 31 and I'm a stay-at-home mom. Lumi wants to know, can you add me on Discord and be my internet friend? No. RJ wants to know, what's your stance on the current Palestine-Israel conflict? Should the illegitimate state of Israel keep taking land from innocent people? Can you show us your tits? No to the last one. For the other two, I've tried over the years. I really have tried. I've looked into it. I can't form an opinion about it. I don't care. They can just keep fighting and doing all their stuff. It's one of the topics. It's weird for me because I usually have an opinion on, you know, a lot of things. And it's just one of the things I just can't form an opinion on. I just don't care. So that was my one and only Q&A. Probably one and only. I can't see myself making another one. Wow, don't you wish you asked better questions? Joke. I'm gonna go now, and thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and all that. This is outro music. Bum ba da 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 da. And do 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 do.